Hello lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Anna, hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Bachelor Nation fans saw Jill Chin look for love on season 26 of The Bachelor and season 8 of Bachelor in Paradise. Jill has been giving love another shot on the beaches of Bachelor in Paradise season 10, but this week decided to self-eliminate after not finding a connection on the beach. Now, she's joined the Bachelor Happy Hour podcast to share more about her experience and the reason why she decided to leave Paradise. While reflecting back, she admitted, "I was gonna self-eliminate during the rose ceremony. That was my plan. I was just gonna go home. I was gonna self-eliminate. I was gonna interrupt and be like, hey, guys, I'm just gonna go. But then Jonathan said that thing to me before the rose ceremony, which gave me a little bit of hope. So I was like, let's just roll the dice and see what happens." But apparently, that's not what he meant, I guess. Jill continued, saying, he said, "You're making my decision harder," and that whole thing, and so I was going off the information that I was given, which was, there was something about our conversation and about our connection that was making his decision harder. How else was I supposed to interpret that? And I do see his perspective. I can understand where a miscommunication can happen. But just after that conversation on the daybed, that was it for me. I was like, okay, cleared up. Understood. Jill then explained the main reason she eventually decided to leave the beach was because she knew her person wasn't there. "No offense, all of those guys are great, but they're not my guy," she said. "There was truly no one I could see anything with, and I was wasting my time and I was wasting their time. And I was, from trying to get their validation, which is so, why am I doing that? I was feeling worse." The Bachelor Nation star then named a couple people who she was hoping to meet in Costa Rica. "I'm not gonna seek validation from men who see me only as a friend when I know I deserve more. I know that my guy's not coming. Alex Bordyakov's at home in Detroit. Brian Witzman, or whatever his last name is in Chicago. He's not in Costa Rica," she joked. Hear the rest of Jill's conversation in the full episode of Bachelor Happy Hour below. Jill Chin is ready to give love another shot on the beaches of Bachelor in Paradise season 10. While prepping for the summer spin-off show, the standout contestant filled out a Paradise profile, a series here on BachelorNation.com, to let fans learn a little more about her. As Bachelor in Paradise airs Mondays on ABC, catch up with Jill below. Bachelor Nation fans saw Jill Chin look for love on season 26 of The Bachelor and season 8 of Bachelor in Paradise. Since her time on the shows, Jill has been keeping fans updated with her life on social media, and in 2023, she hard-launched her relationship with boyfriend Ellis Kalajian. The two had been going strong for around 2 years, but last month, Jill revealed they recently split up. Now, Jill stopped by the Bachelor Happy Hour Golden Hour podcast, where she opened up about their breakup. Jill spoke with co-hosts Kathy Swartz and Susan Knowles about her recent heartbreak. The Bachelor Nation star said, "I knew you guys were going to ask this question. Nothing crazy, juicy, or salacious happened. There comes a point in a relationship when we were together for 2 years and we hit a turning point. Either we were going to make it work or we weren't. As hard as you try, sometimes it just doesn't work out. That was a decision that was made. It's tough to say if it was mutual. I thought we had a little more time, but the writing was on the wall." Jill shared how hard their breakup was on her and revealed if she's run into Ellis since. She explained, "It was definitely really difficult because we lived together, so he moved out pretty swiftly. This was my apartment before anyways, so now it's back to business as usual. He does live in Newport, but I haven't bumped into him because I don't really go out. I am 29, I am about to be 30 this summer. I've never been a partier or a drinker really. I like to go out with my friends every now and then, but I am best suited with my Kindle and my baking." Kathy and Susan asked Jill if she had any regrets from her time with Ellis and what she learned about herself in that relationship despite it not working out. Jill said, "I don't have any regrets. I feel really proud of the way I handled everything. I learned so much from that relationship. I got to know myself and who I am in a relationship so much more. In my next relationship, I know what I'm looking for and I know who I am." She went on sharing, "I have been in therapy since I was 13, so I can hand somebody a roadmap to my mind and that's pretty good. I feel like I learned a lot about conflict resolution and how to deal with conflict. I remember when I was 23, I was so inconsolable, but now I handle conflict much better. We are sending Jill so much love as she continues to navigate her breakup. If you want to hear more of her conversation with Kathy and Susan, check out the full episode of Bachelor Happy Hour Golden Hour below. Bachelor Nation fans met Rachel Recchia, Jill Chin, Hunter Hogg, Genevieve Parisi, and Lindsay Wyndham on season 26 of The Bachelor as they looked for love with Clayton Echard. While none of the ladies ended up with Clayton, they did end up with friendships that will last a lifetime. Over the weekend, the ladies reunited at Lindsay's wedding to her now husband Miles. The two got married in Austin, Texas, and Lindsay's Bachelor Nation sisters were in attendance showing up for their girl. Rachel took to Instagram to share a photo with Jill, Jen, and Hunter and wrote, "How do you know the bride? Oh, we all have the same ex-boyfriend." She also shared throwback footage from their time on the show and wrote, "Turns out Texas is the perfect place to fall in love. White heart love la crying face. We love you at Lindsay and Wyndham." Many of their fellow Bachelor Nation stars filled the comments of the post with love for this crew. Bachelor Nation got to know and love Jill Chin on season 26 of The Bachelor and season 8 of Bachelor in Paradise. Since her time on the shows, she's found love off-screen, and now she's opening up about her new relationship on the Clickbait with Bachelor Nation podcast. Host Joe Amable asked Jill about her new relationship and said he couldn't be happier for her. She opened up about her relationship with boyfriend Ellis Kalajian, saying, "I have a boyfriend. It's crazy. We've all been waiting for this. I finally found someone that I think is worthy of being my boyfriend." Jill went on, adding, "We haven't been dating for long yet. People are gonna be like, OMG, you hard launched so fast, but I feel like when you know. It's been since December, so almost 3 months. We had just started dating around Christmas, so we got each other a little something." Joe asked Jill how she and Ellis met, and Jill shared the funny story. She said, "The way we met is a little bizarre/hilarious. My mom actually set us up, which is crazy. Her assistant's boyfriend's son is my boyfriend now. He lived in Newport, and she knew that I was moving to Newport. So she set up a family dinner. She showed me his picture, and I thought he was cute, so I told her to give him my number, but instead she set up a family dinner for me to meet this guy at." Jill continued on, explaining, "I didn't want to walk into family dinner and try and chat this guy up. There was no way. It was his family dinner. Like, I'd be walking by myself into his family's dinner and try to talk to him. There's no way he would even call me after that. That got canceled, thank goodness. Then I just slid into his DMs. I found him on Instagram and it took me a long time to find him. Green flag. Then we went out and we have been together ever since." Jill said that now her mom takes all the credit for setting them up, though she asked her why she didn't set them up sooner. Joe asked if Jill and Ellis did anything special for Valentine's Day, and Jill said they spent the day together. She said, "We spent our first Valentine's Day together. We were a little late to the train and didn't get any reservations because they fill up so quick. So we just hung at my place and made dinner and went to the arcade after. We played some games and went in the photo booth. It was so cute. Then the next day we went out to dinner with all the other people who were too late to get a reservation. So sweet. We're so happy for Jill and can't wait to see more of her new relationship." To hear more from Jill and Joe, check out the full episode of Clickbait below. Bachelor Nation fans first met Jill Chin on season 26 of The Bachelor, and she's looking for love again on season 8 of Bachelor in Paradise. Now, she sat down exclusively with us here at BachelorNation.com for a catch-up about all things Paradise and more. Check out Jill's full interview below. Bachelor Nation, how has your experience been watching Bachelor in Paradise back so far? Jill Chin, honestly, I feel like watching yourself back is always a little tough. Hindsight is 20/20, and you always just kind of cringe at some parts. There are also some parts where I wish I handled things better. But it's been a lot of fun being able to see my personality come through. My journey thus far has definitely been harder to watch, though. Bien, was your experience in Paradise what you expected it to be, or was it different? JC, oh gosh, it was so different. I don't think anything can really prepare you for Paradise. No matter how much advice you get from people or how you think you're mentally prepared, you will definitely come across so many challenges with interpersonal relationships. It was definitely surprising how hard it was. I think just having the focus be on my love story and having the opportunity to talk to so many different people and having other people's feelings involved was tough at times. On The Bachelor, you're just worried about your relationship with yourself and the lead, but in Paradise, everybody is involved with everybody. I really tried to tread lightly with everyone's feelings. And that makes a lot of sense. Speaking of The Bachelor, were your expectations of what you were looking for different going into Paradise? JC, yeah. Going into The Bachelor, you always hope that you have that immediate spark with the lead. But this time, I really just wanted to get to know everybody and try to find my perfect match. There are just so many more options. And with new people coming down each week, you really have to guard your heart and you have to focus on the people that you're interested in. It was crazy that everything could change in a matter of moments. Bien, and before coming to Paradise, was there anyone you were really hoping to see there? JC, obviously, I really wanted to see all of my friends there because I wanted the support and the comfort of having them there. But romantically, I was really excited to see Rodney there. I was just super interested in trying to get to know him, so I was really hoping to see him there. Bien, love that. Were there specific qualities you were looking for in a partner when coming to Paradise? JC, yeah, I was really hoping for emotional intelligence and emotional maturity. That's really important to me. I need someone I can feel safe with and I can be myself around. I was hoping to meet someone who I could have deep conversations with, but also goof around and be lighthearted with. I don't think we can really predict chemistry, so I was open to whoever. I was more just looking for a feeling. Absolutely. And can you tell us a little bit about your relationship with Romeo prior to coming to the beach? JC, Romeo and I met in New York, and I was actually with Kira when I met him. There was definitely some kind of interest from the first day, but we never crossed that line. We never kissed and never went on any dates or anything like that. As our friendship progressed, I would describe it as being flirty friends. Then I found out he and Kira kissed one night at the club and they didn't tell me at first, so I was really hurt by that. We eventually actually squashed the beef before coming to Paradise, and I had talked to both of them about it. Everything seemed fine. We just all went our separate ways because it felt like the trust had been broken, so we just focused on other friendships. I thought we were fine, so when I saw their interactions in Paradise, I was shocked that any of it would resurface. Bien, were you surprised that you found yourself interested in Romeo again in Paradise after that trust was broken? JC, that first day when I saw him, I knew we would have a conversation. I just didn't really know what that would look like. We sat down for the first time after not talking in months, and then just kept getting interrupted by Kira, which was frustrating to me. He promised he wanted a fresh start and clean slate with me, so I thought I could potentially explore something under those conditions, but then it became clear that wasn't going to happen. It was not so much a clean slate. Bien, now that the drama with Romeo seems to be behind you, what can fans expect from the rest of your Paradise journey? JC, I think people can look forward to a quirky couple coming into the mix that's definitely unexpected. I'm also excited for people to see me try to do the love thing for once. Bien, yes. And is there anything else you want Bachelor Nation fans to know about you? JC, everyone always comes after me for being super emotional and dramatic, but that's just the way I am. I am a little dramatic and I am super emotional. I don't necessarily think either of those are a bad thing. But what people have to realize is that when we're in Paradise, it's a heightened version of ourselves. We are being put in these situations we've never been in before, and we don't know how to navigate these situations. I think people just expect me to act normal in a very abnormal situation. So you see me acting quite abnormal sometimes, but everything is 100% me. We're wrapping up here for today, but the excitement of trending gossip doesn't stop here. We'll be back with new surprises very soon. So stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe.